2, 3.
All right. Thank you, son. That's my 2-year-old son, by the way. My name is TJ, and I hope everybody's having a great Labor Day. And I want to make this video because I wanted to talk a little bit about a comment that I made. Say hello.
Hello.
All right. I wanted to make a video about some comments that I made on a few SWAC outlets, the State of the SWAC podcast, and also, SWAC Central. And I was talking about Arkansas Pine Bluff. Now, if you've been following Arkansas Pine Bluff for a little while, you would know that Arkansas Pine Bluff, they did appear in the SWAC championship this past spring against Alabama A&M. They didn't win, but however, they put up a valiant effort. You know what I'm saying? Like they went out there and they performed at a high level. And, they played this weekend against Lane. And my comments were about them being a balanced team. And, some people then agree with what I said. Some people laughed at me. They said that they played Lane College. When you go up against competition that is not up to snuff, as a person that analyzes and understands the game, sometimes you got to look at like some of the smaller things. And I base my opinion on two different situations, okay? But first off, let me explain what I mean by balance, okay? There's two different types of balance. When people say a balanced attack, that means, the combination offensively between passing and running a football. When you say a balanced football team, like I alluded to, that means can your team go down the field in crucial situations and, score a touchdown to get the lead late in the game? Or can they make a stop when it matters most? Now, like I said, and also in the post, that the year is young. I mean, this is the first game of the season for the SWAC, first game for Arkansas Pine Bluff. I mean, they can end up being one of the best teams. They can end up being one of the worst. I mean, we do not know just yet. But a balanced team that's what I'm talking about. The ability to be able to make stops when you need to make stops defensively and also be able to execute down the field. And I'm looking at teams like Alabama A&M, and they do have a high-powered offense. They have some stars on the offensive side of the ball. Quill Glass. You got some wide receivers out there. But you played SC State, and it was a shootout. All right. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, Glass is most likely going to end up becoming a pro. But what's going to happen when you need to make some stops? What's going to happen when Glass is not able to deliver? What's going to happen when a team, neutralizes him for a game? Can your defense step up and make stops? And being in a shootout like that, I cannot confidently say that they can. You look at teams like, Grambling. I mean, they're still trying to find their way. Jackson State, they look good defensively, but, I mean, offensively, they left a lot to be desired. Southern, you know what I'm saying, like they lost to Troy. They only scored 3 points. And, you can say that they have a really good pass rush, always got a good front four. But it's about having a balanced team, man. And it's like one team is going to have rather, a high-powered offense, very little defense, or really good defense, and not enough offense. And Arkansas Pine Bluff gives you all of those things. So that's the reason why I said right now they're a balanced football team. That's what I meant by balance. I understand the difference between a balanced team and a balanced attack. And hopefully this clarified and cleared up a lot of the things that I'm trying to say. I understand how it feels, when you're on groups like this, people aren't thinking objectively. They have this allegiance to their schools. And if you're not talking about their school, then, they feel some type of way about it. This is a person that graduated from Jackson State University, is giving up big ups to Arkansas Pine Bluff, okay? This is a school that broke my heart in a SWAC championship game going 98 yards for a touchdown. So if I can sit up here and give these guys some credit early, I think that we all can look at these things objectively, and so we can be able to evaluate what we're actually seeing. No disrespect to any other SWAC school out there. I just give my opinion, man. I ain't saying that I'm right about the situation. I'm not saying that I'm wrong about the situation, but that just makes this thing so great. So I just wanted to clear that up. Hopefully, I help people understand where I was coming from. Sometimes on social media, when you're trying to write different things, some things can be taken out of context. So hopefully this can help some people understand where I was coming from. But have a great day. Have a great Labor Day. Don't eat too much barbecue. And for those that are traveling back from Miami, safe travels. Peace.